to my channel. It is Vlogmas Day 19. We're almost done. Crazy, huh? This month went by really fast. So I wanted to do a little sit down video with you because I am still recovering from being sick and I'm not going out and doing anything today. So we're gonna just sit and chat. So today we're gonna talk about why I am vegan, and then I'll briefly give you I guess the bullet point version of my story of why I became vegan. So first, let's chat about why I am vegan. So I am vegan for a few reasons. The first and foremost was for my health, because I felt miserable eating things that had animal products in them. I felt sick and I was lactose intolerant, and when I did eat meat, it would just feel like a brick in my stomach and I would feel really sick. And I wanted to take back my health, and so I did. And if you've watched a lot of my other videos, you know that I'm very in tune with health and healthy eating and fitness and healthy active lifestyles, and becoming vegan changed my life tremendously. And I took my life back, and I was quickly heading down a really bad path had I not made the jump to becoming completely vegan. I'm also vegan for the moral and ethical side of things, because I don't believe in harming beings for food. It's wrong to me, and we shouldn't inflict suffering on others just so we can eat a burger. I don't think it's the right thing to do, but some people do think it's the right thing to do, and that's on them. And I know I sleep better at night knowing that I'm not contributing to a hateful and harmful thing of just taking lives unnecessarily of other living beings to become food. And I don't want to participate in something like that. There's a disconnect, I feel, between having pets like dogs and cats, but then thinking it's okay to eat chicken and cows and pigs. So that's another reason why, and a big reason why I stay vegan. Also, the environmental side. We're destroying our environment with the production of the animal or the dairy and meat industry. We're destroying our environment, and it's just really sad to see. And if we could reduce that, we would see better results, I think. So those are the main strands of why I am vegan and why I will maintain this for the rest of my life. Also, I became vegan, officially vegan, what other vegans would consider vegan, earlier this year. But I have considered myself to be mostly vegan. Again, that is my term, because everyone has different definitions and terms of things, but I have considered myself to be mostly vegan pretty much my entire life. The only thing that I did occasionally consume was cheese. And for a very long time I was mistaken that that's how I got my protein, which you can get protein from that, but I would eat cheese so I would have protein in my system, only to realize that the better way to get protein was from fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. So I eliminated that from my diet completely this year, and I'm glad, because I'm lactose intolerant and I'd be miserable after eating it anyway. I seemed to think that was the only way to do things for a while. I became vegetarian officially when I was 3. I was on a field trip with my preschool, and I had asked my teacher a question. We were at a farm and there was cows, and I remember her saying something kind of snarky at me, and I was like, well, where do you think you get your hamburgers from, Amanda? And then I made the connection right then and there that we kill these beings for our food, and I just didn't like it. It was sad, and it just made me not trust where my food came from. And I stopped eating meat right then and there, and I've never looked back. So that is a really long time to be meat free, and I'm the only one in my family that's like that. My parents are all they eat the standard American diet, and I don't know anybody who is vegan or vegetarian or gluten-free. So I'm kind of the outsider of my family in that way. Also, I didn't like the way meat tastes. I just remember being pretty much forced to eat the McDonald's hamburgers to get the toy, and it made me really sad, and I didn't like the way it tastes, and I didn't like feeling like I had a brick in my stomach afterward. I just felt gross, and I didn't like the taste of bacon. I didn't like the taste of eggs. I didn't like the taste of milk. In fact, my body would reject the milk because I was lactose intolerant and I'd get very sick. And I didn't like the taste of chicken or fish, so I don't miss it. So when people tell me that they get cravings for meat, I just legitimately don't understand, because I've never had cravings or things like that, because I never liked how they tasted and they made me feel bad, both, you know, morally about eating them, and they just made me feel bad health-wise because I just felt exhausted and my stomach would hurt and just run down. So, and I've never looked back. So you can imagine that definitely created a lot of struggle with my family, and where I became the butt of jokes for a lot of people, and I've had a lot of people bully me for it, and I have had a lot of people try to trick me into eating things like meat just to make fun of me or bully me. And I have had family members or friends not like me because of those reasons, or tell me that I hurt their feelings because I wouldn't eat their food when I couldn't because there was meat in it. And I've had plenty of people not respect me for these choices that I have made for myself to make myself the best version of myself I could be and to be healthy. So that can be a little bit of a sad thing, but it is what it is. And I'm never gonna call people out, and I'm never gonna make people feel bad about it. And it's just the way it is, and that's how people want to see it, and that's just the way it is. But for me, I feel like I am the best version of myself. I feel the healthiest that I have ever been, and I know that I am putting things into my body that are going to give me longevity, and I know that I am going to be the best athlete that I can be, and I'm going to be able to be there to care for others when I need to, since that's a big part of what I do, is to care for other people in my profession. So unless I don't treat myself well and care for myself, then I'm not able to do that service for others. So those are the reasons why I'm vegan, why I will always be vegan, and that is kind of the answer to that question. So let me know if you guys have any similar experiences, and if you want to share your story too, share it in the comments down below. If you want me to elaborate more on the story, I'm happy to do so. And that's just my little story. So for those of you who were curious. So anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos from me, and subscribe so we can hang out more together. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Take care. Bye.